Welcome everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Linux with Ashish. Today is the fourth day of OpenStack series. Guys, today we are going to cover few important topics on OpenStack, like what are the method of installing OpenStack. Second, what are the prerequisite of installing OpenStack. Then third, we will install and ready our virtual machine on which we are going to install our OpenStack Cloud. And also we will talk about the processes and the step to install OpenStack. So let's start. First topic is method of OpenStack installation. So there are three methods through which you can install OpenStack Cloud. The first method is manual method, in which you will have to install OpenStack packages, and on top of it you will have to configure each and every component of OpenStack like Keystone, then Nova, Neutron, Cinder, then Horizon. You will have to configure each and every services. So basically the configuration file you can see for Keystone, it will be /etc/keystone and then /keystone.conf, keystone.conf. Okay. In the same way, your Nova will be kept in /etc/nova/nova.conf. Then you will have to install your Neutron, Cinder, Horizon, like that is kept in /etc/neutron/neutron.conf, and where you can configure your L2 and L3 network layers configuration. And second method of installing OpenStack is Packstack. It is also known as all-in-one node, in which we will install all controller, compute, local storage on a single machine. And here the entire packages of OpenStack is kept in this Packstack. And the third method of installation is triple O, that is OpenStack on OpenStack. Triple O is basically used for a very large environment, especially for telcos company, where they want to deploy their own infrastructure using OpenStack. Then triple O come into the picture. So basically will require certain number of servers, maybe 9 or 10, and more than that as per their requirement. So basically the first server will be a director, or you can say under cloud node. So under cloud is responsible to create over cloud nodes, and over cloud is basically controller, compute and storage. So minimum 3 controller are recommended as per the Red Hat to maintain high availability of the cluster. Suppose in case one node went down, or in case one node got failed, then other node will come into the picture and maintain the high availability, right? And then compute, where your virtual machine will be kept. And storage is basically used as per the VM uses. So some application require more storage, some require less storage. Like if you want to collect some logs for your telco nodes, then you require a big storage. So where we can install SAF, and you can also use Swift, and you can use the storage as per the requirement of your application and your environment, right? And then we will see how we can prepare single OpenStack node using Packstack tool. So this is the main topic which we are going to install today. So what are the prerequisites? So first of all, you require a machine, right? So here we require only a laptop for the practice purpose, where we will create a virtual machine. And to install the virtual machine, you will have to install either VirtualBox or VMware Workstation on your laptop. And guys, I have already uploaded a video on VMware Workstation. I will provide the link on the description box. And this is the minimum requirement of your machine, that is your laptop, in which it should be a 8 GB of RAM. If you have 16 GB, that will be pretty good. Your operating system will be very fast and your cloud will run smoothly on that particular machine. So if you have 8 GB, that is also enough. And second, disk space must be 60 GB or more than 60 GB available on your laptop. And third, CPU should be i3 or i5. You can use Intel or another Ryzen or another processor as well. Then the basic and the main requirement, you should having RHEL Red Hat Enterprise Linux 7.5 ISO image, or you can download CentOS 7 ISO image. That I have already uploaded a video on CentOS 7 installation on VMware Workstation. But now today we will install this CentOS 7 on our virtual box, so that you will be able to understand how it will install in virtual box as well. And the second requirement will be OpenStack version 13 or 15 RPM, or direct repositories you can download over the internet, that is available. So you can just go into the RHEL Reddit site and you can download your RHELs 13 and 15, right, RPMs. So this is only required for RHEL, not for CentOS. And for CentOS, you can directly download from internet. And third, you require VMware Workstation or the virtual box, that is to be installed on your laptop. And then there will be a BIOS setting. VT is basically provide you a virtualization feature. If it is not enabled, you will not able to run virtualization on your laptop. So it should be enabled. Then you should have RHEL 7.5 plus OpenStack RPM packages, and then VMware Workstation or VirtualBox. So what are the step, okay, to installing your VM? The first step, first we will have to install a VirtualBox or VMware Workstation to create a virtual machine. And on the top of virtual machine, we are going to install OpenStack, right, with the help of PackStack tool. Second step, now we'll have to click on the VMware icon on your desktop and the screen and create a virtual machine as per the hardware requirement. So the virtual machine will be look like this, okay, and if you open, it will look similar to this Oracle VM Virtual Manager. And if you want to create a virtual machine, you only have to click on new. This will look similar. I will explain it later on when we install our virtual machine. Now, so then you'll have to click on CD DVD icon and connect ISO image, that is CentOS 7 or RHEL 7. Then fourth step, now power on your virtual machine and click on install RHEL 7 or CentOS, whatever you have used, right? If you are using RHEL, then it will install the package of your RHEL 7, and if you are using CentOS, then it will start installing your CentOS 7 with the available DVD. And then you'll have to set the root password, okay, to log in into the machine. So whatever the console will come first, you'll have to log in with the root and the password to enter into the machine, right? And last step is to reboot your VM. Once you're done, your virtual machine will be available for you. Now 8th step, like after installing the VM, what you will have to do is first set your machine name, like all-in-one, and then IP address, so that you will able to get all the packages from internet directly, and you will to access your OpenStack Cloud with the help of the IP address, right? And then if you are using RHEL, then you will have to copy RHEL ISO image to configure using yum repositories, okay? Plus you'll have to copy the OpenStack RPM folder. If you are using RHEL 7, then you will have to download all the RHEL 7 RPM packages for OpenStack version 13 or 15, okay? Once you're done with ISO image and this RPM folder, then you can configure your repositories using yum. Then in yum repos.d, all the packages will be there, and through that yum install command, you can install your OpenStack. Suppose in case you have CentOS, right? So you don't have to bother much on the repository. It will download directly from the internet. Okay. So what are the steps you will have to perform after installing your virtual machine? We will perform these steps, and then your cloud will be ready. You are able to now play around on your OpenStack Cloud. So first step, you will have to configure the IP address, then the host name, then DNS, and then the host file. What are the values will be there? I will explain you while installing upon OpenStack. Now, the second, you will have to stop and disable the network manager. Okay, why you'll have to do, I will tell you, because this network manager is not supported by the OpenStack. Now you'll have to stop and disable firewall D services. So you'll have to stop your firewall on your virtual machine. Then you'll have to disable SE Linux feature on your virtual machine. Then you'll have to use yum install CentOS release hyphen OpenStack hyphen train hyphen y. So we are going to install this version of OpenStack, where you can also use other versions which I have explained in the earlier videos, like I think for the third or the second video, right, where I have explained you the versions. You can also install Rocky as well, and then you'll have to use yum update hyphen y. Then you will have to install your OpenStack package stack, and then you'll run this package stack hyphen hyphen all in one. Then it will start installing all your component, all your packages by itself. So what exactly it will install, you can see here. I have taken a snapshot while I was installing the package stack. So these are the services. Like if you see Nova VNC, OpenStack Neutron, then L3 entries, L2 agent, and then DSCP agent in the same way Swift, and your Keystone, then Swift, then your storage, then Redis entries, Celemeters, and once all OpenStack component and packages installed successfully, you will get this message: installation complete successfully. Then from here you can use that IP address, and like this you can see this is the IP address which I have given for the server 192.168.29.60. You can use this IP address, and you can use your Horizon dashboard, and from there you can use your OpenStack. So this is all about the steps of how you can install your OpenStack. Now let's prepare your virtual machine for installing the OpenStack Cloud. So you'll have to open this virtual box, right? And you'll have to click on new. Okay. Then write all in one. This is the machine name, and where this folder and the packages will be installed. So this is the path on your C drive of your laptop, and you can select the ISO image. So wherever you have downloaded your image, you just go and click. So this is the CentOS 7 version I am using here, and then I will click on next. Okay, and here you can change your username and the password. So I'm going to use username as root, and a password, you may use any password. Okay, then this is the host domain name, and this is my machine name, all in one. Okay, and then I will click on next. See, my laptop has 16 GB of RAM, so minimum requirement is more than 4 GB. I have 16 GB, so I will keep at this 8 GB at least. So if you multiply, so how you will know that 8 GB? So you can open your calc. Okay, so for the exact calculation, if you want to keep at 8 GB, so 1024 MB equal to 1 GB. So if you want to keep it 8 GB of RAM, then multiply by 8, so it will be around 8192. So go and select 8192. Okay, this is 8 GB. Your CPU, in case if you want your OpenStack run faster, then you can add CPU over here. So maybe you can use 2 or 4. 4 is enough. Then you can click on next. Then disk size, I told you it will be more than 60 GB. So more than 60, anything you can get. Okay, 75 GB I have just put over here. And now you can click on next. See, whatever you have given, the configuration and everything for your VMs, for setting ISO image, so you have given the ISO locations where you have kept the CentOS 7. So wherever you have downloaded, you have to press the link over here, and then you will have to check each and everything, then your memory, then your processor, then disk, everything, and then click on finish. Once you click on finish, so it's saying can't run guest installs. So what I can do is, so in that particular case, okay, you just go in setting and see your storage is there or not. So in case if storage is not connected, you just click on your storage site first, okay, and then you will have to select your CD. So if you, once you click on the CD, then your image will be available here. You'll have to click on this image, so you will see in place of empty your CentOS image came. Right now you'll have to click OK, and then you'll have to click on start. So once you click on start, it will start powering up your virtual machine and loading all the packages. Okay, and then you will see this screen. Let me maximize for you. Okay, now you can click on install CentOS. If you can see, click enter, and rest all steps are same. If you visit to my playlist, you will able to find this installation. Okay, he said mouse interaction, so okay, so it will come inside this black screen, and if you want to uh, go back from this black screen, you will have to press control key, right? It will go out from this screen. And if you want to click inside it, just click tap in the screen and you will see this message as well. Just remove it, and it will take some time, right? And then after, you will have to select your language. So English is fine for me, so I will just keep at it as it is. So capture, so that you will come inside this screen and just click on continue. It will select the language for your CentOS. Then date and time, wherever you are, you can select. Like I'm in India, so I will select Asia. Okay, Asia Kolkata. And if you are in US, UK, you can select your region and your city, right? And then click done. Keyboard will be by default US, right? So this is not much use for me, so I just keep it by default. And the language is used for okay for me. Installation source, that is auto installation. Then you can also verify this one. Okay, just keep at this, and then you will have to see here, you will have to select server with GUI, graphical user interface. Okay, and now click done. Okay, then it will check your software dependencies. Okay, and meanwhile you can click on this installation media. So I'm using this one, so select this. Okay, and click done. Then if you want to create your network in the host name, if you want to put your host name over here, you can click on this. I will do it later on in the CLI mode, so I can do it later on as well. And then you'll have to change your root password first. you will have to create a root password. Okay, so you can create any password, like anything you can create. So if your password is weak, right, then you'll have to click twice on this, the first and then second time. Okay, now it will start installing all the packages. It is around 1348 packages. It will install all the packages, and then your VM will be installed successfully. After installing this virtual machine, what we will have to do is we will have to configure the IP address, then we will configure DNS, that is in the resolve.conf. DNS basically required to reach to the internet for downloading the packages by resolving the name servers. Okay, we will be back when it's installed completely. Okay, it will take around 30 minutes. It's got completed. It took around almost 30 minutes. And once it's successfully installed, you will get this message: CentOS is now successfully installed and ready to use. Okay, and then you'll have to click on reboot. Okay, so just click on reboot. When you click on reboot, you will get the login page, right? And you'll have to do some settings as well. It will run with the latest kernel which is available for the CentOS, like 3.10. It will give you the login page in some time, and you can start your task. So guys, you'll have to accept the license. After that, just click on accept, and then I accept the license, and then click on done, right? Okay, then finish configuration. So there are some 2-3 settings that you will have to do. Click next to the language, and then click next again, and then click next. Then your location is Kolkata. So my location is Kolkata. That is different for you, depend on your region. And then just keep for now. This is the online. And if you want to keep your system name, if you want to put any system name like OpenStack or something, or your name, you can just simply write your name and click next. And the password for your system, so you can use any password. Okay, the password need to be longer. Okay, so just make one longer password in case you want. So you'll have to fulfill the conditions over here. So I will set a strong password for now, and then click on next. Okay, so you are ready to go. Just start using the CentOS machine. So we have successfully installed this virtual machine. Okay, for now you only have to click here and open terminal, and you can see your login. If you want to log in through root, do su-root and then password, whatever you set for your root. Okay, now you can check your IP addresses. So if there is no any IP address, you'll have to set it, right? So we'll set the IP address and then all other configurations, and then we will install our OpenStack. So guys, this is all about the prerequisite of our OpenStack Cloud, where we have installed virtual machine and we prepare the VMs for installing our OpenStack Cloud using package stack. So in case you find any difficulties while installing VM or while installing a virtual box or VMware workstation, you're always welcome. You can comment on the comment section. I will reply over there. Till then, take care and bye bye. Thanks for watching the video.